when you are in the process of letting go of these emotions, right, you have to direct your attention inwards. You have to be able to feel the emotions. You have to fully feel it. And when you are in your life doing things, your attention has to be outwards. So what happens here is when you realize, well, my focus is I really want to let go of these emotions. Of course, I can't just stop my life and just walk away, but I can't just go when I have the perfect time, when I'm not doing anything, I'm going to deal with this stuff. Never happen. So what you're doing is you're splitting your attention. Part of your attention is inwards, feeling these emotions, right? Dealing with it as it comes up, while the other part of your attention is focused on outside. But when that happens, remember when we talked about focus today, right? Now, not all of your attention can be on what you're doing. Not all of your energy can be on what you're doing. So what happens is your goals, you may not move as fast as you usually would. When you're having a conversation, you may not be paying attention as much as you usually would. Because as you're having a conversation and you feel something come up, do you fully pay attention, or do you take part of your attention and start to place it inwards and go, how do I feel during this time, right? So this is the process, right? This is why I call the 4 steps of releasing emotions. This is one of the process of doing that. And when we're in this situation, the number one thing to remember is that because you're literally doing 2 things, you're doing your outer life and you are working on your inner self at the same time, you have to manage your expectations. You can't expect to have the same amount of output on your outer life. You can't expect to have the same amount of attention in your outer world, in conversations, in this, in that, until you finish up a lot of what you're doing on the inside. Then you take your attention and then you place it on the outside. What you could do, though, is in your daytime, certain tasks that may not require a lot of creativity, you can go and have more attention inwards to see how you feel. Certain tasks, right? Like let's say something really simple: walking, driving, drinking. Maybe typing something really, really simple. Really simple task that doesn't require creativity or mindset. You can go ahead and feel more, and you'll still be able to do the task. But during work, during times that you require a lot more attention to do the task, bring your attention outwards, be more present on the outside, and during that time, you're feeling less, right? Because you need to still handle your life. And then when you're done with work and you don't need to pay attention to those things, bring your attention as much as you can on the inside and really, really feel. And then you have family, then you're doing the personal life. And then there's going to be that time to where if you can carve out 30 minutes, if you can carve out an hour, maybe in the evening time, to where you just sit with yourself. And you're not technically meditating, but you're sitting there and you're just fully feeling. You're just fully feeling. And whatever thoughts come up about this, and this, bring it back to your feeling and just feel and see what comes up. And whatever comes up, now you have a chance to fully feel it and let it rise. So what we're doing here is we are managing with our life. We are taking certain times where we focus more on the inside and certain times when we focus more on the outside. And like I said, during the day, when you're doing work that you don't have to be, fully present, not create stuff, bring your attention inwards. Right. When you're eating, here's an idea. When you're eating, when you're drinking, if you're not eating while you're doing something, if you're not drinking while you're doing something, then eat, feel. Drink, feel. Right. When you're driving, see if you can feel. Now, if there's a lot of traffic, be safe, pay attention, right? But look for those opportunities. And when you look for them, you're going to find a lot of opportunities where you have pockets of, sometimes it could be just 20 seconds, sometimes it could be 20 or 30 minutes, that you're able to feel more